A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? And it's been reversed.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the...
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
He knows he's got it in the bag.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Boy, this John Cena isn't
anything.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And he's going for the cover, JR. Oh, man. That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
Pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be dedicated himself to entertaining these fans, and quite frankly, that security barricade might come into play here.
That's an understatement, JR. A drop like that onto the barricade can knock the wind out of you and crack your ribs. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars. And contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of...
What a boot to the chest!
And that wasn't the end of it. Someone's voice just went up about 3 octaves.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Jeez.
Well, there's no question of that, King. Oh, this man in action. The briefcase is within reach. This match is within seconds of being over. Did you see that? Bring that.
Man, look at the size of Umaga. What do you feed a guy to get?
Oh, no. It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most... Up the turnbuckle he goes! I hope he knows what he's doing. It's intense. If you root around under the ring long enough...
They know there's not enough room for both of them up there. Well,
oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect.
Anything stand in his way. They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy. The Money in the Bank briefcase is only inches away. Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat.
It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR.
There's not an ounce of...
Oh my gosh, he's almost got the briefcase. Whoever loses this fight is going to take a heck of a fall, JR. So, how do you think this
goes until someone falls?
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through the Money in the Bank match. My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring. Damn.
They're really going after each other, JR.
This has turned into a real slobber knocker. 15 feet in the air. This could be it. We could have our winner right here.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that half of them probably can't even see him in the ring.
Well, King, there's an old saying. Size.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before.
His sold-out crowd is on its feet tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri.
These fans are so excited, I'm having a hard time staying in my own seat myself.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. Watching these superstars go at it, he's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
That was a textbook reversal. He dodged that bullet.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. Physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible...
Know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. It's crazy to think that we actually get paid.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, and you're going to find out exactly how tough it is to do this job with your jaw wired shut. Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning.
I think these fans have had just about enough of King Booker.
That's because these fans have no respect for his accomplishments. Don't forget, he's a 5-time WCW champion. The dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like...
It's because most of his opponents let him psych them out.
If you're not intimidated at the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista, you better have your head examined.
But this is... looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice. Right through the roof of the cell. Man, I don't want this. There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
I've been looking forward to this match all